Hello, games.
Hey everyone, welcome to 3Player. We are playing. Technically, we're playing No Man's Sky.
Yeah, No Man's Sky.
Playing on Michael's beast of a PC, and he's got a bunch of mods in, so it's going to be a little different.
It looks a little bit different than normal, but I think it's all mods that just add to the experience.
Yeah. I have it for the PS4, so I've been playing the vanilla experience for a decent amount now.
I want to play.
Kevin hasn't played it.
I haven't played
it. Yeah.
So
I'm probably like 54 hours in the game.
Yeah,
so.
I'm definitely not that far. I played at small increments. I explore. Yeah. I've only been to 4 galaxies now, or 4 systems now. My problem is I get on a planet and I just explore. Like I can't stop, even though
you say it's a problem, but that's how it's.
Yeah, exactly.
You're an 18.
We are starting a new file here,
just
starting from scratch. Ooh, it's like a barren planet.
It's
like No Man's Sky vanilla.
My first planet was a barren moon. It was just like, I'm alone. I've crashed on a moon and I'm alone.
I was just telling them my first planet was a toxic rain at all times planet with hostile sentinels. It was very hard and I was very confused. But
that's it.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know what to. I mean, I was sort of on the hype train for this game, and then as soon as it was announced, it was pretty much like, like when it came out. I mean, I don't own a PS4, and
it's definitely had its fair share of mixed reviews.
Yeah.
A lot of negativity, but I think
for
what it is, it's a great game.
It depends on what you want. I think it's not a
direct sunlight. I've never seen this.
Huh. And low security. Man, you're gonna have an easy time repairing your ship.
No kidding.
I think it's an interesting. It's not really a traditional game.
Yeah.
Which is why I'm fine with that, because I don't. Even though I'm on a video game YouTube show, I don't consider myself a gamer.
I wish I could design the flags.
There's a mod that lets you do that.
There is.
Yeah.
I need to find that mod.
Hey, you got plutonium right there. Wow.
Woohoo. Some new tech. Yeah. So all we know is that we have crash landed on this planet.
Oh yeah, that's right. We don't have any. We don't even know who we are.
We don't know what we look like.
Does anybody really know who they are?
And we need to repair our tech on our ship with our tiny inventories, and to do that it requires like resources and materials and stuff like that. This particular planet, it's a thermal planet. It's 64.8 degrees Celsius. It's definitely a hot planet. So that means that I'm going to have to do my fair share of ducking in and out of caves, ships, that kind of thing.
What?
Copper?
Floating copper. Gotta get a mining beam so I can do mining things like
mining
and coal.
And coal? There's no coal.
No.
There's carbon, though.
There's carbon. Shit ton of carbon. I like how every plant and every space station has carbon.
It's like, I love it when it's like, it requires 20 carbon to interact with this alien.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, I'll just pick up the plants right next to you.
That's what I do every time. My favorite secret minigame in this game is to spin all the chairs.
That's the best part.
Yeah.
This looks very entertaining.
So
that sounded very sarcastic.
Yeah, it really did.
No, I like the way that the copper floats.
The copper itself, it can be used in crafting, but it's mostly a valuable type selling resource.
I actually haven't seen copper till
He's
recently.
got like iron.
Do you like analyzing things?
Yes, I always like to try, but I think I've only 100%ed one planet. I'm not.
That's still really impressive. You're obviously not analyzing these, so that's why.
Oh yeah, well I figured just for this.
Fair enough.
I'll do it for animals.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna need you to analyze.
These guys, these are the Sentinels. They're like the robotic police force that is super mysterious, but
they always know where you're at too.
They've been around. They've seen some shit.
Why are they so mean?
Well, they're actually kind of like they don't want you to
the galaxy.
Yeah, they don't want you to ruin the planet's resources and such.
Plutonium crystals. So fun.
I remember when I started the game, I was like hoarding the Therium 9 or whatever, and then I realized never hold on to any of that because it's all in space.
It's in space, just the
an infinite amount.
Yeah. But do you see how the crystals even look a little bit?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
They're a little different than usual.
Cool.
There's some Iridium.
Iridium. Yeah, I need this stuff.
Yeah, you do. To repair the
all of the stuff is pretty much replaced. So I mean, early on it's just like, collect a bunch of stuff to kind of repair what you got, but eventually you can like increase your ship, like change what it looks like, make better weapons, and that's this little
You
puny
know what
beam.
sounds
you
like
can,
fun in this game? Making giant sculptures.
that
You
is
could do
that.
that.
Is a thing. That is a thing. Sure. Yeah. So.
What happens when you run out of percentage?
Yes, when you do run out of percentage, which is going to happen right quickly here, you can go over to the particular technology, the mining beam, and recharge it with certain like this takes isotopes, and I have plutonium and I have carbon. I'll use the carbon. I use it all, and I'll use up some plutonium. So it's now back. Also, it's like your life support uses plutonium. However, like hazard protection, that requires like oxides, like
titanium,
yeah, that kind of
iron,
stuff. So
Wow, this game is so scientific.
they made up a few elements.
Yeah, like
I know.
Iridium.
Actually, iridium might be real.
It could be.
No.
I
Googling it.
I don't know
look
my,
like an idiot
my
on the
periodic
internet.
table of elements well enough to know if this is actually a real thing, but and there's like gold over there.
I'm not science.
I mean,
This is
I'm
like
pretty sure this is gold.
Minecraft.
Nope.
Or
Iridium is definitely made up for No Man's
it's like a.
Gold.
It's like
What?
science.
Sky. So the first couple things that comes up when you search Iridium are about No Man's Sky, obviously, but one of them is how to find Iridium in No Man's Sky. Like, really? Is anyone struggling to find Iridium?
I mean, pretty much it's always these giant pillars.
Yeah.
Of like black and blue. It's right there.
Yeah.
It's right there. Of course, sometimes it's like the colors of the planet. Like,
Yeah.
make it a little bit.
I guess.
So that's gonna be good enough gold for now. Gold, like you can use it for like certain crafting types.
Yeah.
Ooh,
It's mostly, again,
let's-
used for selling.
Let's take a look at this. This is pretty cool. Little cave type areas. It's just the environment is very. It's pretty. It's very pretty.
Without spoiling, how many aliens have you met, Michael? Or how many different races, I should say?
Oh, I've met three.
Three?
Yeah,
I met three races. I don't know if there's more than three or not.
I don't think so, but
There's a big thing of copper in the sky.
that's
You know, it was weird. I didn't get copper. I never saw copper until like my third system.
Okay. See, it takes 25 iron to repair this, and what this does is it allows me to zoom in and like analyze things. So I want to be like, oh, what the hell is this tree thing? And then it's like, oh, analyzing. What is this tree? Oh, this is a
Rucolus
Ronaldo.
Ronaldo.
That's what that is.
I like how you can
Reuniclus Ronaldo.
I like how you can rename them all too.
I honestly have not used the rename.
I have
feature
not either.
once.
Rename that tree Reuniclus Ronaldo.
No, name the next animal you see Reuniclus Ronaldo.
Or
Yes.
the first animal. Apparently, there's not very much.
Yeah, not a lot of
on this
wildlife.
planet. Interesting. Very interesting.
Reuniclus Ronaldo.
Repair your ship.
Yes, yes. So we're gonna.
What's that other thing like sitting there that was just flashing? on the
Oh,
ground?
there's
It's,
some materials. Like
yeah.
there will be something like valuable in here, but because inventory space, I only have 9 slots. I'm just kind of holding on to the
That sucks.
resources for now.
Yeah, that's the one hard part about the beginning of the game is your starship has not. Hey, that was my starting starship.
Yeah, I think everyone has.
Oh, is
something
it?
I like
so.
that.
So
I
what
didn't.
I have to do is I have to craft these carite
Carite?
sheets.
I like the
It
way
only
the
takes
A
50
looks.
iron. I think I need 4 in total, so I need some more armor to fix the launch thruster, and I'm gonna
Zinc.
need some zinc. Those come from flowers. I think.
Zinc.
Indeed. Yes.
This is there's some this puny iron, this mining beam.
Yeah, this is a pretty weak one, isn't it?
It overheats quickly. It's slow to mine, and it's not very powerful.
And doesn't get a lot of resources out of it.
It's the first one though. I mean, how?
Yeah, it's like how are you gonna
Okay, so I have
hate
4
on
of these.
someone?
I'm not ready. Launch thrusters are fixed.
But now you need to fix your pulse engine.
Yes, and I'm gonna
This
have
technology
to...
is critically damaged.
Yep.
Oh, I
definitely. I will say thank you for that tip, Michael. I do now. Whenever I see an old starship, I take all its parts off and
just
then go back
gut
to
it
my
and
old
then
ship.
Go back to your one.
Yeah.
Works every time.
Why?
Hey, you sell all that
Ooh,
stuff.
aluminum. That's how we'll take it. Nice.
Aluminum's actually pretty valuable, which I
It
always
really
thought was
is,
surprising. Wait, wasn't that zinc back there in that flower?
No,
Nope.
No, this is just a tiny carbon.
Carbon.
My inventory, the red icon down there, means my inventory is now full.
Yeah, what that
That is what it
means.
means whenever you see that.
You learn something new every day.
Yeah.
Something about
As
space.
you probably can tell, Kevin, and maybe everyone else watching
Ooh.
can, the game really does not explain a lot to you. It's really just kind of
Yeah.
like figure it out on your own, which I kind of like.
It's a little bit of like a freedom type thing. But
Yeah.
There's a question mark on the map now. This, and that means that there's something over there.
Fall in
Something
the trap.
hopefully worth exploring.
But what about zinc?
Oh, I'll find it. I know exactly what these flowers look like, but
You can also buy zinc on the galactic market.
yeah, unfortunately. Another mod I have has 50% less buildings per planet. Because I always felt like nothing ruins the, oh wow, this is like, this is a new planet I'm discovering, only to find there's like hundreds of buildings already established.
Fair enough. That is one. I do think that's a little, unless you want to take it as a commentary on like white settlement, like displacing Native Americans.
Yeah.
I think it's really interesting that the game is you're discovering all these things, yet there's clearly all aliens that have found this planet already.
Oh, I love these things. This is where you go to upgrade your inventory. And you get the first one for free.
Oh yeah.
I will take that. As I have zero
Leave.
money.
You're like, leave. I don't want it.
Alright. Okay,
Some
so
radium.
free inventory.
Ooh.
I find that zinc.
Once you
No.
get more carbon to repair your
I was
scanner.
gonna say, I'll get some carbon to repair my scanner. That'll help
Literally
me.
everything gives you carbon.
All the doggies.
Tree. Give me that.
There you go. I always throw excess carbon away just because I don't like carrying it any more
It's
than
good
I need.
for like isotope, but it's not as valuable as plutonium.
Yeah,
I always
exactly.
have plutonium,
Yeah,
so.
see, yeah.
Now the scanner, if you push your button, it'll send a little wave out, and it'll say, "Oh, well, there's
Waves.
resources and stuff like that." So I'm looking for a yellow icon that's got like a metal bar on it. Those are the oxides, and that's where the zinc can be found. Also, it
There's a nice
highlights.
Oh, it highlights
Yeah,
aerial?
like this is the copper up here.
Your inventory's full.
Yeah, I know. Up the plutonium.
Right.
Another helpful thing you can do is at any point in time you can transfer your inventory to your ship inventory. So
But
it's
not
like,
vice versa
it's
all the time.
unless you're
Unless you're
in
close
range.
to it,
So,
yeah.
and the thing is, I can hold a maximum of 250 resources per slot, but the ship can hold a maximum of 500.
Yep.
So it's like I'll send all of my
All that, and it'll
plutonium,
just be
and
one
it'll
stack.
stack into one. So it's efficient inventory management.
I have to say, I actually really like that part of the game. Like,
Well, it's
I
like,
think it appeals to my obsessive compulsive nature. Yeah, but I like that part of, okay, I gotta stack this over here, but I need to transfer some back to craft this item here, and
definitely makes it more interesting. This looks like this might be like
more copper maybe?
no, it's kind of red. This might, oh, it's just
Gold.
gold. It looked red. Maybe it's just
Yeah,
the
it does
light.
kind of look red.
Of course, the entire horizon's like.
Maybe
Look
it's
at this.
mold.
Look at this though. Is this not? This is beautiful.
So,
There's,
You're
there's
fif-
no
you're-
zinc anywhere.
there's
but
no
it's
zinc,
beautiful.
but so you said you're about 50 hours in.
Yeah.
What do you prefer, space side or planet side more?
Honestly, I'll spend more time on planet side, but what I like doing in space is I'll boost in the middle of nowhere and just kind of fly around, shoot some asteroids. Just kind of. My favorite thing to do is when you come out of a fast boost, it'll like keep your top speed
Yeah.
going, so I don't have to hold any
Yeah.
buttons, and I'm just careening in space, just kind of dodging asteroids, like just kind of.
My favorite,
thing, but-
well, not my favorite part of the game, but I do like. Oh, that's some silicate over there.
Yeah, I think that's platinum, a platinum flower. This is I'm looking for something like this. It's a flower
But
that
it's
you
yellow.
interact. Yeah, you interact with, and it'll give resources. This
It's got
is
like
platinum.
a little hook, I think.
I'll take the platinum just because platinum.
Platinum usually sells pretty well.
It's
I
definitely
very
useful
rarely-
for crafting, but
Crafting in this game. Where do you get a workbench? You can't craft a workbench. Where's your
No, you're
planks
not
of
wrong.
wood?
I like when you get in space pirate battles. I like slamming, accelerating really fast and slamming the brake to space slide into the DMs. It's a lot of fun.
that is a lot of fun.
Space slide, baby.
I love how this planet looks. But apparently
There's no zinc.
I've not actually seen an instance
You know-
where zinc is this rare. Normally,
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've
Yeah,
never had this much problem.
And again, in
finding-
my game, I had to actually buy zinc
Yeah, but it's like
because I couldn't.
there's not a lot of. I mean, I'll buy zinc if I can find it.
You're right.
That sells it.
But since you have a mod that makes that less common, ooh, we might ought to be on this planet for a little bit, boys.
Hey, it's fine. I usually like to explore the planet as much as possible. Oh wait, hold on.
There we
that
go.
Might be what I'm looking for. Oh, it is there. It's just there. It is. Got me some zinc. 22. It's
That should be enough, isn't it? Yeah, you need 20.
Hey, that's enough. Okay, so repair.
I think you can repair it when you're that far away.
I know. You can also refuel it when you're that far away. So I'll put some plutonium in this. The engine requires thaumium 9, which
is made up.
What?
Is made up.
I know, right?
Why wouldn't you?
Ooh, knowledge stone.
Yeah,
This was my favorite part.
You
about
interact
the
with
game.
these, and it teaches you language of the planet.
Korvax.
It says Korvax. So I'm on a Korvax planet. The Korvax are like, they're kind of like cyborgs a little bit. They're cool.
Wait, Korvax are the cyborgs?
Yeah.
Oh, I was thinking of Viking. Viking?
Viking.
Yeah, they were my starting.
Get the damaged
phrase.
machinery.
New technology. Advanced cooling Sigma. Yay.
What?
I hate
Sigma?
all the bolt caster grenade stuff because I don't use any of that.
I
guess I use
use
the bolt caster to break into places when the sentinels are after me. But
I use some of it.
Ooh, you gotta.
Ooh, like you can see spaceships floating. That's
Yeah.
cool.
But
which means that there's
a
probably,
space station over there.
Yeah, I was
to the
gonna say
left.
you can see them orbiting, so they're waiting to land.
Does
oh,
your
there's
mod?
one right
Yeah,
there.
that's what I was trying to say.
Yeah.
You should go there.
I'm going to.
You should probably go there, Mike.
Did your mod take away the lines showing travel? Plans?
Yeah, some of it. Yeah.
You should probably go to the Starship station.
So
I'm sure you can afford
two
to,
things you guys will notice. First off, the voice of my exosuit is speaking Japanese. I got a little tired of the English one. Early on, she was nagging like, "Oh, your life support's failing," and it's at 75%. I'm like, "It's not failing. Stop saying that."
Yeah.
So I just changed it because I have a mod that can do that.
Pay me.
The other thing you'll notice is that you'll see me do a lot of like what it's like a punching with the mining beam, and then I'll start rocketing. It's like a movement thing where you melee and then immediately start jetpacking, and it'll give you like a 4 times boost in speed. So
Yeah, it's pretty useful to get around.
now my life support is starting to dwindle a little bit. So I'm just gonna throw some carbon on that. All right, looking good.
Throw some carbon on that boot.
I was just thinking that.
Yeah, it's weird.
All right, and we have a space port. Colonial Outpost, I think is what it's called.
Yes, you'll be able to buy and sell, and
I'm gonna buy the first ship I see with
zero
all of the money that I have.
With the money.
Ah, here she is.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, were you expecting something bigger?
Yeah.
Oh, it's just supposed to be like a place for ships. Well, the main problem is
Can you steal all their loot?
I could, yeah. If
You might have the inventory space.
in here, there's a
Hey,
Gek
Gek Charm. You should go sell that right above you.
I think I will.
What's a gak?
It's just an item you can sell. It doesn't do anything else.
These are the. This always reminds me
343
of.
Guilty Sparks?
Yeah, they're the galactic trade networks. Okay, that's good because I want to sell some stuff when my inventory is full. So the interesting thing about this is the market. Certain resources and items have like the galactic average of what they sell at. So you always want to sell it higher, indicated by the green. Like the copper right now is worth 1.5% more than it normally is. So it's like you always want to sell in the green and you don't want to buy in the red. So
And then it also gives you a
Don't you wanna buy?
star.
yeah, if it's super rare.
Yeah. No, because if he goes to buy, it'll be green,
Yeah,
saying it's a
okay.
negative.
So like this Gek Charm, it's worth a little bit more than normal, so I'm totally gonna sell it, and that's gonna give me some monies.
How much is a lot of money?
I mean, I've got like 16 million on my other.
Okay.
My file,
but some
I'm
of the
at-
highest tier ships sell for
higher.
like 30 plus.
I'm at I think I'm at 7 million credits, but I just bought a 29 or 28
See,
slot spaceship.
here's something: the carbon is at a plus 4.8%, so it's not worth very much, but it's so easy to obtain. It's like always sell if you.
I heard the best way to make money in this game is to craft bypass chips because they always sell for way more than it takes to actually craft.
I mean,
them.
that's really not a bad
You
idea.
can sell that
So,
copper for a lot
Yeah.
too.
I'm gonna hold on to the copper because I think I have to craft with it. So
I don't think you do.
Oh, you know what? I'm
Dumbcraft.
having trouble finding a lot of the flowers, so I'm gonna see if I can buy some of the thaumium fuel so we can take off into space.
You don't need thaumium to take off.
Yeah. To fuel the pulse engine.
The pulse engine can be empty to take off. What?
You cannot. Yeah, I've tried.
There
Okay,
it
and
is.
there's some. It's a little bit more, but you know what? I'll take it. I'll take all of it. It's chump change.
Small price.
Sack venom.
Mmm.
Good stuff. You want some sack venom? It's.
It comes in crispy chicken tenders for you.
As long as it's tendies.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
hey,
and
meet
then-
that alien.
Oh, I want to see this. Like some of these ship.
Are
Like
really
I love
cool.
the ship design
That
of
was
this
a cool
game.
ship.
That was a cool
That's
ship.
an alien?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a
this
Corvax.
is a
They're cool.
Corvax.
He's
He's
on
like
a smartphone right now?
Yes.
yeah, they're always on their tablets.
He's on a Samsung Galaxy Note 7.
research
That's
entity
why his face
might.
is hidden because it.
Hello,
explodes.
research entity might. I know one word of his because I
Oh,
can't
you know
speak his-
rare.
I know rare.
Oh, is
So-
that the Corvax word you just learned?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. So he's basically talking. It presents you with like an issue, and then gives you a few different responses. Judging by this, I mime that I know little of its kind or how it communicates. The word rare is tossed in there, so I'm assuming he's looking for this.
Croissantite.
Croissantite is very rare. I doubt I'm ever going to find it on this planet, so instead
can
of
just-
wasting my Heridium, I'm just going to not talk to
Yeah.
him. Because if I give him the Heridium, he could, like, get pissed off.
Yeah.
Like, you have no idea.
I like. You can always go back. I don't know if they sell.
Can you
These
just
things.
steal
Look at
that?
these things. But
Just-
you can
Michael
interact.
can talk to him, and you can either buy and sell from them, or you can make an offer on the ship. So you can buy new ships anytime. But for example,
Latu. I can't understand anything he's saying, but... Oh,
He-
yeah, let's take a look at the starship.
we'll see what.
He's got a 21-slot starship he's selling
For that little,
si- yeah,
that's actually a pretty good deal.
677. That's a lot better than mine. Yeah, so
Haha, you sound like you're a nerd.
I'll take it. I'll take.
You're-
I refuse.
You're a nerd.
So
That's cool looking shit.
it's a very cool looking ship, yes. So one thing I want to see. I want to craft a bypass ship because it'll allow me to have my
dude,
ship
go
land here.
That's smart.
But it takes
Plutonium
plutonium,
and
and
iron.
iron, neither of which I'm currently carrying, but it's pretty easy to find. So what I'm going to do is just go and find some plutonium and some iron, and then I'm going to call my ship back and we're going to be fine. My thermal protection, however, is starting to decline, so I'm going to use the shielding shot.
Yeah, those things are useless otherwise. I throw them away all the time.
I stopped picking them up after I get a few upgrades to my
Yeah.
exosuit, but early game they're very valuable just because it's like, oh, well, you know, hazard protection is so difficult. This is like a really steep cliff.
Yeah, it is.
And I don't want to go down. Watching the ships fly away is so cool.
When I was playing the other day, I just got it onto a planet that only has flying wildlife on it,
That's cool.
which is pretty cool. But it's interesting seeing them all like squiggle in the sky because they're basically like.
What are you guys
eels.
doing up there?
Yeah, it's like come down here, hang out with me.
I just took a hard landing. That's my shield that took damage. That'll happen a lot for me, especially. I'm always hurting myself, which is like,
You
oh,
need
yeah.
both, homie. You need both.
Trigger warnings.
trigger. Ooh, the
some
thaumium.
fan thaumium.
Yeah, the stuff I just bought. I found
Yeah,
some. Yay.
nice.
Alright, cool.
There's some iron.
I do need some iron, yes. That's, of course, now I can't find any plutonium when I need it.
Ah, yeah, but that's usually.
Let's get some of that iron. Just looking for the red plutonium crystals. Oh, I have a scanner. There might be some over here.
System is down. The system is down.
Ah, there we go. Good stuff. Give me that plutonium.
You could
Okay.
probably, if you can find it, you could probably just call the ship right over here.
I know, I was going to say, that they're orbiting around, which leads me to believe that there's like a landing pad or something down here.
Yep, right there.
Oh, yeah.
But you can't do it when that ship lands.
I mean, I can. It gets hilarious, but... Have you ever done
Yes,
this?
I have.
Oh, okay. I was just checking.
Smash bullshit.
This is actually, it looks like the same... Yeah, it's the same guy who I talked to back at the starboard. Like, hey, how's it going?
bud? What you doing?
Hello.
He also is on the same side.
Let's interact with this guy.
Hopefully it doesn't explode.
Already did.
Got
Why he's in the helmet.
Yeah. Can't really say. The life form looks to me for help and then points to my gathered resources.
Give
I'd
me
give him an
uncom-
uncommon isotope.
Yeah, why not? Let's. Oh, he. Okay. He
He was
Shove
sexually
it.
gratified by your exchange.
He taught me how to use the phase beams. So nice.
You're standing with the Corvex.
Ooh. Oh man, the steady shadow. That's a
That's
cool name
cool.
for a multi-tool.
7 slots. Oh boy.
Yeah, I mean I think it's much better than
Do you
mine.
know about
Mine was only 5.
Do you know about arranging
Yeah.
your things to get boosts? Yeah, I felt pretty cool when I figured that out.
warnings?
Cool.
Yeah,
I
there's
like that
some
multi-tool
things.
attack.
Yeah, some things like around these stations you can just examine. Like this one will restore your shield. I don't really need right now. Take it. Take it. Take it. All right, buddy.
Get
it's
out of
time for
here.
you to get out of here. And to show how serious I am, I'm gonna call my ship on top of them and see what happens.
Yeah, maybe your mods make it to something else. Get out of here, bud.
No, I have to wait until he's gone. Oh, journey milestone.
Fucked this guy up.
Impatient button presser.
Oh, you
I
met.
met 2
You
aliens.
met. I thought you only met one alien.
No, he just meant the one right in there.
That was the same kind of alien, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah, but it's
they're-
a different
It's
person.
counting how many people you meet.
The people kind
There's, I think, based on what I know, I think there's only 3 races. But there's a bunch in there.
My turn. Oh, hey, buddy.
Get the fuck out of here. Don't make me fuck you up. I don't think you're probably.
Ah! I'm fine. I'm fine. You won't say. Ah!
Get that neutrino thingy.
Inventory is full though.
But they're so
Way to
valuable.
go.
I think it's below you. Yep.
Okay, so
Just
let's
transfer-
put some plutonium. Just
The
a little
platinum.
bit.
Why not?
Some iridium.
Did you transfer those? Or did you
Yeah.
discard?
No, I transferred.
Well,
Over here.
maybe that was useless because you can't leave.
Hey, bro! How about
Get
you
out.
get out of here?
Spaceships don't leave when you're right next to them.
Hey, another journey milestone. Okay.
Killing your first sentinel.
Probably. I'm a novice. Oh,
There you
oh! There's no time to waste.
There
Ah,
you
here we
go.
are. Sweet ship. Interestingly enough, it has no fuel in its pulse engine to move. Like right now, if I were trying to move, it's like, nope, not gonna work because I don't have any fuel.
Are you sure? It said you could take off.
Did it?
Yeah. Hold W to take off.
What?
I told you!
Why do you
How
need
long has this
fuel,
been?
fuel in the pulse engine then?
The pulse engine is a separate thing.
It's a thing that like lets you jump
Yeah.
places faster. Yeah, another mod that I have is the low flight mod, so it's like I can get super close to the ground and like do cool tricks and stuff. And if I can like hover the ship, so if I want to look at something, I'll be like, oh man, this is so cool. Like maybe I want to fly in this little ring here, and it's probably gonna blow my ship up because I'm a terrible pilot. The thing I want from this game most is joystick control.
Just use a PlayStation 4 controller. They don't use joysticks.
Yeah, this is not something you can do in normal.
No.
It, like,
I almost died when I
More
tried
like
that.
No Man's Die.
All right,
Alright, we have to
well,
make it out to space. But let's do it next time. on
next
3PLAYER.
time we'll make it out to space.
Now that's the ultimate cock tease.
Well, it's a pretty good episode, guys.
Over
I think we should call it a day.
Yeah, let me guess. You could go for some food right about now.
Here, I could go for some Arby's. Haven't had that in a while.